Hey, hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Slide 2 Band of Thieves. In today's video, we're going to be tackling a few missions before we head on to the final couple of videos, which will be next week. And if God is willing, I will be able to upload a Halloween special on the same week, if God's willing. Because you know how this is, right? So first of all, we gotta get 5 keys from 5 guards. But instead of just having you see my failures, my resets, and just the whole monotony of it all, I decided to speed it up. Yeah. I figured I would owe you guys a bit of a shorter video by comparison, because edited down, this raw footage is like 19 minutes something seconds. But yeah, though some of you are probably wondering, like, wait, why aren't you getting the vault? I will get the vault, but it's not until, I want to say, the next video, actually, because we can't access it until we get to the main story out of the way. But yeah, we just gotta come back here, undo these locks, and then Bentley can actually go ahead and do his thing. Now, okay, so so I think Sly will have to take care of at least 2 of them, but I know that Bentley and Murray each get 1. So for this one, you gotta shoot the bulbs, so that way you can disable the power grid that's on the floor. You know, the one that I so graciously demonstrated earlier, that it can kill you. But yeah, this isn't that bad, really. Like, I want to say the biggest problem you're going to have is trying to line up the shot as well as tracking the target. Like, because I want to say, like, you don't, well, okay, it's called leading your shot. Like, I want to say, if you can do that, great. If not, then you may be in for a wee bit of a struggle. Like it can go on a little longer than needed, but you know, it's not an awful section, right? We're almost done with it anyway. We just got to take care of a few more bulbs, and that's it. Like, 4 sets, you know? I'm not sure what happens if you break one and then break one from a different set. I want to say that it just gets faster and faster, but I don't really know. So I decided to just, like, go with the safer option and just take care of a pair at once. So, you know, not the end of the world, right? And there we go. Just like 2 more left, you know? Okay, so now that's done, we can head on over to the other side and go up to the upper level. Now, the upper level is a little different. So okay, so for Bentley, you need to bomb these stations, but you also have drones that are infinitely spawning. I do decide to shoot a few of them here, but that was because I am a bit of a dunce head. Because as long as you're up on that platform, they shouldn't be able to hit you. But don't try not to stay there for too long. Well, I say try not to stay there for too long. It's kind of pointless to stay up there and try to pick off the drones because, as I said, they are infinitely respawning. So, yeah. As long as the bomb is as long as the blast radius is near the target, it should be okay. But as soon as the control panel is clear, you can just make a break for it and then pull the switch. So okay, now that Bentley's is done, we can we actually have a bit of an interesting thing here because as soon as we exit, which I did take a minute because I was like, okay, what do I do now? Do I isn't there like a special exit or something? But no, you just need to go out the way you came. But as soon as we exit this, we can play as Murray, or not Murray, sorry. We can play as Bentley now, and I figured while we're here, we may as well go for Bentley's mission. Now, I actually kind of like this. I'm not 100% sure if some other missions did this too, but I like that. But I like that what this level does is that it gives you, it gives okay, so after you after you do I can't find words, crap. Okay, so you need one character to access the controls, right? Well, as soon as you do that, another character will come in and will take over, trying to get the room down, right? After the room, you take control of the character who managed to shut it down. Since we were Sly at first, we had to help Bentley, but now that we're playing as Bentley, we can, just go and help out Murray, and we'll be able to play as Murray for the next little bit. And of course, you may want to steer clear of enemies while you do this, but sometimes it just can't be helped, especially when they send out drones, like Jesus Christ. But anyway, so for Bentley, we just gotta take care of computer terminals, which means hacking. But these are the final hacking games in the entire story. All we gotta do is just go to these 3 terminals and then just play the shooting game. But with a little added bonus of these bouncing balls, which you can shoot off of the wall and hit the tanks and firewalls. I want to say this is the first time the series had done this kind of shot before. At least I want to say it was. But I actually really like this move because it helps you plan a little more strategy into your approach with how you deal with these enemies, especially because these tanks are very big compared to the normal ones. So yeah. Also, there for a bit of a modern comparison, there is a phone game, There is a mobile game that's kind of the same idea here. Fucking hellphone, shut up. It's probably Discord or something, but oh well. But yeah, it's not that difficult for this first one, but getting to the next one, along with the next mission itself, is a little tricky because there are enemies here, and and well, as I've demonstrated many times before, Bentley is the weakest of the gang, and he does not take a beating worth a damn, despite being a turtle, which in fiction is often depicted as a very bulky and defensive animal. But oh well. Oh yeah, and also these propeller blades are kind of a pain sometimes because they turn really slow. So you just gotta deal with it. And yeah, you can just jump over there. It is a wee bit tight, but overall it's not that bad. Oh, and I also think that these things are a lot stronger than normal projectiles. But yeah, you kind of have to pick and choose a wee bit of targets for this next one, because you gotta deal with those tanks, but you gotta deal with the drones. It's just you know. But anyway, like, it's not awful, but it can be a little bit nerve-wracking because you don't want to take a whole lot of damage, but at the same time, you want to focus on one certain thing, but it just kind of takes you out of it, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm not picking up the right words. I'm still trying to wake up at the time of this voiceover, but oh well. Now this is where it gets a little bit weird because the drones, the bounce shot, and also the firewall just not exactly lining up in some instances, but you know, we just got one more to do, and it's all the way on the other side from us. So, you know, easy come, easy go, I guess. But of course, I gotta wait on the freaking blade, because we just can't have anything simple in this place, you know. Oh yeah, that's why you want to be a little bit patient with these things, because like they hurt, like a lot, and you also need to wait till it's the right elevation. But you know, that's kind of standard. I think. But thankfully, it's not a very far a walk from where we are. You just gotta. There we go. Just one more mini game, and we can play as Murray again. So, yeah, like each map is a little bit different, but it still poses the same general threats. But now you have these moving tanks, which like do kind of, which like you can cheese in some fashion, because like they stagger whenever the bounce shot hits them, which I think is really good. But they're also infinitely spawning those, so that's a problem. I just realized that. But really, what you gotta do is that you just gotta fight them back, so that way you can make so that way you can make a lick of progress, and go straight for the terminal control. But yeah, as soon as we're done with that, well, I tried to bum rush it because I was like, okay, it's right in sight, I can do this, but no. There we go. Okay, so now that's done, it's time for the Murray. Make way for the Murray. Thank you, Bentley, for being my WWE announcer. Okay, so for Murray, what you gotta do is that you gotta break those power cells. Oh no. You gotta lift them up, but there are gonna be enemies after you manage to pick it up. So I decided to go for the back one first. And save some of the more, and save some of the front ones for later. I say some. Oh, and also the reason I keep thunder flopping is because I'm mashing all of the face buttons. You don't need to do that. You can just press a circle and that's it. But yeah. Oh, yeah. There are also some exploding barrels in this room, which you can use, but ultimately, for this run, I didn't find it necessary because, well, there was like one enemy coming out, and I can just two-shot it, so not really worth the time, you know? But there is a reason as to why we are lifting these up, though. But we'll have to wait until we get to the upper level in order to do that. And sometimes I really wish that they just dropped health whenever you didn't have full health, you know? Just, I don't know, a little, like, maybe it's a little bit of a nitpick, you know? But, oh well. I was just trying to figure out, like, how many of these things I had left, so we just got, like, one left, I think. And that dude's done. There it is. So, yeah, as soon as this is over, well, as soon as I can take care of this dude, which also exploded that barrel for some reason. Don't really know why. Excuse me. I want to. So we gotta head up to the upper level now, and there are drones here too. But you need to thunder flop on the switches that we just pressed, so that way it can cause a bit of a power over. I want to say either. Oh no! It's breaking them. Enough force will break them. That's why it was. Not bad. So yeah, this is. I would argue that this is a little bit easier than the first stage, because it's just a jump attack rather than mashing the circle button and taking care of like one or two enemies at a time, which just like sort of drags the pace out a little bit, you know. But anyway, that is Bentley and Murray's station done, and now we just gotta take care of Sly's. But that will be for next week, which will also be able to finish the playthrough by then, actually. And if God is willing, I can post my Halloween special video that same week. Ideally on a Friday, but you know, I would say Friday would be a little bit better because I kind of noticed that Wednesday doesn't really do all that well. Like Monday and Fridays do pretty good, but Wednesday is just like no one cares about Hump Day. well, anyway. Yeah, so not a very long video for this one, but I promise things will be a little bit longer for next week. So, anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channels because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every little bit helps. Also, if YouTube still, for some reason, has you on its restricted mode, please turn that off so that way you'll see every video that I upload. Until next time, Social Goons, remember, reach for the